How you doing? Not exactly sure what this is other than possibly a machine that is capable of complete and total invisibility. This is a screen grab that I took at the end of this video I'm going to show you, and it's in infrared. But this object, I believe, is responsible for shutting off my camera. I've got a USB cable in it so it comes back on, but I know when it does that, rebooting itself like that, that there's an object in the area. So this particular time I just left the camera pointed in the same direction that it was pointed in when it went off. And when it came back on, this object appeared, which means that it was completely invisible prior to that. So I think that functionality in this machine may be what causes that camera to shut off and then come back on again. So anyway, let me show you the video here. This is just part of it. It was about 3 minutes long. So I just reduced it a little bit here. I don't want to bore you with the whole thing. But it appeared and then started moving off to the left, which would be down toward the south. And this is in this area here is where I took a couple of screen grabs. Now I've got some color images to show you of this object, and it gets even more interesting. But as this thing is flashing along here, it's not at all visible to the naked eye. And interestingly enough, like I said, it wasn't even visible to infrared prior to the camera going off, because it appeared right in the viewfinder when it came, when the camera came back on. So it was completely invisible prior to that. But you can see it's kind of got like a round container, like a clear sphere out around the outside of the machine that it travels in. My best guess at this thing. But you can see it appears to change shape, but I think that's what's going on inside the clear sphere there, and not the actual machine itself possibly. Let me show you some of these photographs here. Now this is not two objects, this is the same object that you were just looking at on infrared. These are color images of it. Like I said, I could not see this with my eyes while I was taking these images here. But this is not two objects, it's just the same object as it's blinking and going off to the left here. Now what I find interesting about this particular image here is that it appears to be more than one object traveling along here. And what I mean by that is this is a blink right here and another blink right here, but it appears to be two of them right here, and there well may be. It's just the other one traveling along with it is not at all visible whatsoever. And believe it or not, this is a image of the same object. So it is running through a myriad of frequencies as it's traveling along. Again, that's just the same object blinking twice. And here there seems to be two objects. So hard telling what these things are or what they're for. It's just I don't know what they are. No idea. But those are all color images of that same object there, and that is a screen grab from it. And so, like I said, I don't know what to make out of this thing, but let me know what you think. I'd appreciate it, and thanks for subscribing if you do, and appreciate you having a look. Give me one of them thumbs ups or downs. It don't matter, I guess to the logarithms either way. But take care out there, and hope we get to do this again sometime. Thanks again.